Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video. So today I'm going to be changing the spark plugs on my 2014 BMW M4. I'm here in Pakenham at Carmatic Tunes. The owner is one of my good friends, so he said he'll be helping me out with today's job. So I also decided to record this so we can try and help you guys do it by yourselves as well. We'll see how we get on with the job. Hopefully you enjoy the video. So this is pretty much everything all we're going to need for this job. Now, I am going to be changing my oil, so I have oil and the oil filter here as well, because I'm going to try and do both at the same time. So we're going to need an electric ratchet, we're going to need a 3/8 ratchet, an extension, and then we're going to need a 14 millimeter socket, a universal joint extension. We're going to need a E10 Torx bit, and then a flathead screwdriver, and then we're also going to need a 13 millimeter on a impact to take the brace off. So that should be pretty much everything. And then we're also going to need the anti-seize grease as well. And then that should be everything for this job. Okay guys, so we forgot to mention, we're also going to need a 10 millimeter. So that's going to be for these trim pieces to be removed. And then we're also going to need the trim removal tool. Okay, so now we're going to be just removing the brace. Okay, so now we're going to just take this brace off. So now we have to take the airbox off on this side. Try out. That's it.
No.
You have to undo these
so
two.
undo there.
Okay.
Undo that.
So we're just spraying some WD-40 inside this sleeve so we can remove it a bit quicker and easier. Then we're just going to undo a bolt over here on the side.
So you have to take this off. Only everyone is breaking this little tab here.
Okay.
And here.
Yeah. So we have to be careful here.
Make sure it's not break or something like
that.
Otherwise it will start rattling.
We're going to try and pry the hoses out now. Just to make sure nothing gets in the turbos, we're going to just put a cloth inside it so no debris or dust can go inside. So guys, we're going to take the coils off now. So this is how you do that. We just pull.
Pull up, yeah. So when you're pulling these, make sure these wires not
in the way.
Yeah. So this is injector wire. Keep it out. Yeah. Otherwise it will break it.
Break it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to make sure when you're removing the coils that you keep the wires apart so you don't have any chance of breaking them. So make sure you're very careful when you're removing these coils. That's all the coils removed. So now we're going to move on to removing the spark plugs. So for that, we're going to need a 14 millimeter and your ratchet. So we're doing this without removing all of the side braces. You can do that, it just makes this job a bit easier. So just to save on time, we're just doing it like this. If you do remove everything, the last two cylinders are way easier to remove. Now we're just going to use a magnet to fish out the spark plug. Okay, so here is the one of the spark plugs we removed. So you can see it's actually rusted on it. So we're going to try and avoid that for this install now by putting some copper grease in it. This should make it avoid the spark plug from rusting. So this is the unit that we got. So you need to make sure that it's from Germany because they also make it in China and they have a lot more failures. So yeah, just make sure whichever spark plug you go from, especially if it's Bosch, it's from Germany. We're just applying a very thin layer of copper grease now to the thread. So now we're just gonna check the cylinders for any scoring. I'm just gonna put a borescope through.
All the way down.
Okay, so now we've just made sure the spark plugs have been hand tightened, and now we're just gonna be torquing them down soon.
Has to go in the middle,
Okay.
not on top of the. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. And then opening the. So push it a little gentle. Did you loosen this?
Yes.
Ah.
There you go, guys. That was the spark plug change on the M4 on the S55 engine. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that be carried out on my car. We hope to do a bit more videos on maintenance and upgrades with Carmatic Tunes. Big thanks to them. They're based in Pakenham. They mainly handle European vehicles, but they do everything. I hope to come back with a few more POV videos and a few more videos related to the M4. If you want to see any specific videos, feel free to put it down in the description below. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you on the next video.